Are you seeking a high quality of life without breaking the bank? Look no further. In this video, we're revealing the world's most affordable and effortless country to live in. We'll delve into the costs of housing, food, transportation, and everyday life, showing you why this country is a top contender for those seeking a comfortable, budget-friendly lifestyle. Join us as we explore this hidden gem and see if it could be your next home. Are you ready for a new video? Uzbekistan, officially known as the Republic of Uzbekistan, is one of the key nations in Central Asia, boasting a large land area of about 447,000 square km. That's a lot of space. But with deserts and mountains scattered around, not all of it is easy to live on. About 35 million people live in Uzbekistan, making it the most populated country in Central Asia. Unlike some countries, Uzbekistan doesn't have any coastlines. Instead, it has lakes and rivers, with the Aral Sea being the most famous. The Aral Sea used to be one of the largest lakes in the world, but it's much smaller now, sadly. Uzbekistan is rich in natural resources. It's the fourth largest gold producer in the world thanks to its rich gold deposits. Beyond gold, Uzbekistan is also home to uranium and other valuable minerals. The land is very fertile, making Uzbekistan the fifth largest cotton producer globally. Plus, the country has plenty of natural gas, oil, and coal. Uzbekistan's blend of natural beauty, rich resources, and a large, vibrant population makes it a fascinating and affordable destination to Stay tuned for more interesting facts about this incredible country. Living in Uzbekistan is very, very affordable. In the heart of Tashkent, you can rent a nice one-bedroom apartment for just $250 to $300 a month. In rural areas, a two-bedroom apartment costs about $50 a month. Rent can vary based on location and demand, but talking directly with property owners can help you get a better deal. With some planning, you can find a comfortable, affordable home. So groceries are also very cheap. What might cost you $100 in the US will only cost about $30 in Uzbekistan. For example, a small loaf of bread costs around 10 cents, 1 liter of milk is about 25 cents, and you can get rice for about $1 per kilogram. Beef costs around $1.30 per kilogram, while chicken is about $1.15 per kilogram. Curious about how much it costs to dine out in Uzbekistan? You might be surprised by the affordable prices at both cozy local eateries and upscale restaurants. Let's dive into the details. A full meal at a cozy restaurant costs only $3 to $5, and a three-course meal at a nicer restaurant is just $10 to $15. Cooking at home can save you even more. Imagine having a bowl of soup for $1.20, a main course for about $2, and dessert for $1. In some places, you can enjoy a meal for around $4. Transportation is very cheap, too. A monthly public transportation ticket costs only $8 to $10. Utilities, including electricity, heating, cooling, water, and garbage disposal, cost around $30 to $50 a month. Internet service in Uzbekistan is also a bargain at $10 to $15 for a reliable connection, compared to starting prices of $50 in the US. Healthcare in Uzbekistan is much cheaper than in the US, making it great for retirees or anyone managing healthcare costs. So in Uzbekistan, a single person can cover their monthly expenses, not counting rent, for about $200 to. In the US, living a similar lifestyle can cost at least $1,000 a month. This big difference in costs makes Uzbekistan a smart financial choice and a wonderful opportunity to enjoy a new culture and way of life. Despite economic challenges, like the minimum wage being around $3.20 and the average worker earning about $500, Uzbekistan offers a rich cultural experience and delicious cuisine on a budget. Uzbekistan's economy is predominantly anchored in agriculture and the production of primary goods, but it also extends to sectors such as natural resource extraction industry and services. Agriculturally, Uzbekistan is a powerhouse, ranking 8th globally in cotton production, with nearly 600,000 tons harvested in the recent crop year. The fertile land also produces wheat, fruits, vegetables, and grapes, making the country a key player in the global agricultural market. But agriculture isn't the only strength. Uzbekistan is the 10th largest gold producer worldwide, contributing about 100 tons to the global market last year. The nation's mineral-rich land also yields other treasures like uranium, supporting a vibrant mining sector. Natural gas, gold, and uranium exploration make up a significant portion of the economy, with increasing investments in these areas. In the manufacturing sector, textiles, chemicals, machinery, and food production are thriving. Textile manufacturing, particularly cotton products, is a major industrial activity. The services sector is also gaining momentum, with a notable emphasis on tourism. The government is investing in tourism infrastructure to make the country more attractive to international visitors. Recent economic reforms in Uzbekistan aim to attract foreign investors, promote economic liberalization, and diversify economic sectors to reduce reliance on specific industries, while the country still faces challenges such as corruption and bureaucracy. These reforms are crucial steps toward fostering economic growth and stability. All right, we've just explored some of the fascinating aspects of this country. If you're impressed with this country, you're excited about visiting Uzbekistan, please comment "beautiful country" so I can see your thoughts. It's motivation for us to continue producing even more quality videos for you. Uzbekistan lies at the historic crossroads of ancient trade routes, blending a tapestry of cultural influences that shape the country's local character. Uzbek women demonstrate grace and resilience, coming from a society that values deep family ties and prioritizes lifelong learning. They have a striking appearance, with high cheekbones, almond-shaped eyes, and flowing hair, a mesmerizing blend of Eastern European and Asian features, captivating at first sight. But there's more to these women than just their physical attributes. What makes Uzbek women stand out on the global stage? From their striking physical features to their multilingual capabilities and entrepreneurial spirit, there's much to learn about the women of Uzbekistan. Celebrated for their loyalty and cultural sophistication, Uzbek women are often multilingual, fluent in Russian and increasingly proficient in English, making it easier for foreigners to communicate and connect. Imagine a woman with the intellectual appeal of famous author Elif Shafak and the entrepreneurial spirit of top fashion icons. This combination of beauty, intelligence, and ambition enables Uzbek women to become partners who enrich relationships, contributing deeply and equally to the depth and development of the relationship. While we explore these personal characteristics, it is important to approach each individual with respect for their unique stories and achievements, avoiding the trap of idealization. In Uzbekistan, the emphasis on family, community, and relationships offers a refreshing contrast to the more individualistic approaches seen elsewhere, providing a great opportunity to learn and thrive in diverse interpersonal dynamics. Uzbekistan is a lively blend of culture and tradition with a touch of modern life. It has a deep cultural heritage from its location on the Silk Road, which was a bridge between East and West. This mix has created a unique blend of The main languages spoken here are Uzbek and Russian. Over 90% of the people are Muslim, and you can see their rich Islamic heritage in the many religious schools, mosques, and mausoleums. Unlike some of its neighbors, Uzbekistan shares more cultural norms with Kazakhstan and Russia than with Arab countries. Cities like Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva are famous for their well-preserved historical buildings. The country also hosts festivals and events that show off its rich culture. One big event is Nowruz, celebrated in spring, marking the Persian New Year with vibrant celebrations and traditional rituals. A key tradition in Uzbekistan is the nikah ceremony, which is a spiritual and legal union of a couple, usually performed in a mosque by an imam. This ceremony is a deep declaration of commitment under Islamic law, witnessed by family and friends. The celebration ends with a plov ceremony, where a traditional dish of rice, meat, carrots, and onions is cooked in large amounts. This feast is not just about enjoying tasty food. It's a community celebration that honors the guests and the newlyweds. Cooking plov is considered an essential part of wedding ceremonies. Modern Uzbek weddings beautifully mix these age-old customs with modern elements. It's common to see modern pop music and traditional folk dances performed together, showing the blend of past and present in Uzbek culture. In rural areas, horseback riding and equestrian sports are not just hobbies, but part of daily life. The people of Uzbekistan are proud of their rich cultural heritage, which they express through their culinary practices. One of the highlights of Uzbekistan is its cuisine, famous for flavors that blend Persian, Turkish, and Russian influences. The food here is hearty and rich, featuring lots of meat and rice, with fresh herbs and spices adding to the deliciousness. The national dish, plov, also known as palev or osh, is a must-try. It's a tasty mix of slow-cooked rice with lamb, onions, carrots, and various spices. Each region in Uzbekistan has its own twist on plov, making it an exciting dish to try in different parts of the country. At large events, you can even see up to 600 lbas of plov being cooked at once. This massive preparation uses lots of meat, rice, spices, vegetables, and oil, creating a truly impressive sight. Meat dishes are a big part of the local cuisine. Shashlik, similar to kebabs, features skewered and grilled marinated meat, usually lamb, but sometimes beef, chicken, or even fish. These are often served with sliced onions and a sprinkle of sumac or other spices. In fact, meat dishes here are very popular, including beef, lamb, and even horse meat. Cooking plov-like dishes is almost an art form. First, the meat is fried until a perfect golden brown, then simmered with carrots and green beans before being topped with rice to absorb all the flavor. The final dish is more than just a meal. It is a masterpiece that shows pride in Uzbek cuisine. Tea is also an important part of daily life in Uzbekistan. Both black tea and green tea are popular, often enjoyed with a slice of lemon. For the more adventurous, there's kefir, a fermented milk drink, and kumiz, made from fermented mare's milk. These unique drinks are popular in homes across the country. Dining in Uzbekistan is a communal experience. Dishes are often shared from a central platter, reflecting the country's strong spirit of hospitality and community. Whether you're enjoying plov or sipping a simple cup of tea, every meal in Uzbekistan is an opportunity to feel the warmth and culture of this beautiful and affordable country. The country is rich in culture and traditions, and one of the most fascinating aspects is the art of bread making. In places like Tashkent and Samarkand, bread making is elevated to a spiritual ritual. Bakers dedicate themselves to crafting perfect loaves, diving into traditional clay ovens to create bread that is not only delicious, but also symbolizes their steadfast commitment to quality. Traditional Uzbek bread, known as naan or lepioshka, is more than just food. It is a symbol of hospitality, prosperity, and family connection. The bread is often baked in a clay oven called a tandoor, and its dough, made from flour, water, salt, and yeast, is carefully prepared and artfully decorated before baking. The round shape and intricate designs on the surface are distinctive features of Uzbek bread, with regional variations adding to its. For example, patir, a type of flatbread, has a more elongated shape. Why is bread considered almost sacred in Uzbekistan? This humble staple holds a special place in Uzbek culture and tradition. Bread in Uzbekistan is treated with great reverence and is considered pure. According to tradition, no piece of bread is ever wasted, but kept respectfully. Serving bread to guests is a customary way of honoring them and showcasing Uzbek hospitality. Bread is not only popular in everyday meals, but also during celebrations, where it symbolizes prosperity and abundance, bringing good luck and fortune to those who partake in it. Uzbekistan is geographically striking. From vast deserts to majestic mountain ranges, Uzbekistan is a land of contrasts. The Kizil-Kum Desert, which covers about 40% of the country, is famous for its stunning sand dunes and vast arid landscape, but it's not all desert. To the south, you'll find the Tian Shan Mountains with their high peaks, deep valleys, and lush natural beauty. These mountains are perfect for outdoor activities like rock climbing, mountaineering, and adventure travel. See in the desert and the mountains. The country also has fertile valleys such as the Fergana Valley, famous for its fertile and productive agricultural lands. Rivers flowing from the mountains are essential for agriculture in the region. Uzbekistan is intersected by important rivers, including the Amu Darya and Sir Darya. These streams are vital for irrigating cropland and are essential to the communities that rely on them for their water supply. The country also has many lakes, the most notable of which is the Aral Sea. However, its size has been significantly reduced due to overwatering over the years. The climate in Uzbekistan is diverse too. Most of the country has a continental climate with hot, dry summers and cold winters. In the mountainous regions, the climate is milder, and you can even enjoy snowfall in the winter. So you know that Tashkent's metro system isn't just for commuting. It's a hidden treasure trove of Soviet-era art and architecture. Stay tuned to discover more about these underground masterpieces. The capital of Uzbekistan is Tashkent, the largest city in Central Asia. Tashkent is a vibrant center of culture, history, and modern development. The city has a wonderful blend of its rich Soviet past with ancient Islamic influences, which is evident in its architectural and cultural sites. Major attractions include the Kukuldash Madrasa, Korsu Bazaar, one of the oldest bazaars in Central Asia, and the Tashkent Metro, famous for its lavishly decorated stations. Tashkent also serves as the region's major economic and political center, offering a unique combination of old and new that reflects Uzbekistan's history and dynamic development. Uzbekistan was once the heart of the Silk Road, the legendary trade route that connected China to Europe. Cities like Samarkand and Bukhara were bustling centers as early as 3,000 years ago. These cities weren't just markets. They were places where people from different cultures came together, sharing goods, ideas, and religions. In the early centuries, Uzbekistan was part of the Persian Empire, which brought in lots of cultural and architectural influences that you can still see today. Later, when Alexander the Great conquered the region, Greek culture mixed with the local traditions. Genghis Khan also left his mark, and after him, Emir Timur, also known as Tamerlane, made Samarkand a cultural capital. Under Timur, the city saw the construction of the first UNESCO-recognized schools, like the Registan School. Fast forward to modern times, Uzbekistan gained independence from the Soviet Union in the year 1991. Cities like Tashkent, Bukhara, and Samarkand are now popular with expats and retirees. After independence, the country worked hard to transition to a market economy and make political reforms. President Shavkat Mirziyoyev has been leading efforts to attract foreign investment, improve international relations, and promote tourism. Before coming to the next interesting part, if you could help me out, it just takes 10 seconds to hit that subscribe button and support the channel a lot. In return, we promise to continue making the show even better for you. Agree? Uzbekistan, despite being close to Afghanistan, stands out for its stability and low crime rate. The government has a strong security network, making it safe for both locals and visitors. Since the year 2017, under President Shavkat Mirziyoyev, Uzbekistan has seen big economic changes. The government has reduced its control over many sectors, making it easier for businesses to thrive and attract foreign investments. This has boosted economic growth and job opportunities, making life better for everyone. The healthcare system here is getting better every year. The government is investing a lot to improve it to Western standards. While it may not be perfect yet, the healthcare services are more than enough for most common medical needs. Getting around in Tashkent is easy thanks to its historic metro system, the first in Central Asia, which started in the year 1977. The metro stations are famous for their beautiful Soviet-era designs, making them a must-see for both locals and tourists. For longer trips within the country, trains are the way to go. The train staff takes great pride in their service, ensuring a comfortable journey for everyone. Thinking about retiring in Uzbekistan, the Son visa offers a hassle-free path to enjoying your golden years in this beautiful country. Let's break down the benefits. Plan your move to Uzbekistan without the hassle of paperwork. Most tourists can get to Uzbekistan easily, but if you want to stay longer or retire, you'll love the Son visa. This special retirement visa is designed just for foreign retirees. To qualify, you need to show that you get a pension from your home country. This proves you have a stable income to live here. Also, make sure you have valid health insurance and a clean criminal record. The Son visa is good for 1 year, but don't worry, it can be renewed every year as long as you keep meeting the requirements. In recent years, visa regulations have become much easier. Currently, they have electronic visas and visa exemptions for citizens of many countries. This makes Uzbekistan more accessible to everyone. Uzbekistan is generally very welcoming and safe. However, like many popular tourist spots, you might find some folk trying to take advantage of visitors. For example, some taxi drivers might charge you up to 3 times the normal fare if they see you're a tourist. In historic cities like Bukhara and Samarkand, where museum entries are usually free, some people may pose as officials and ask for an entry fee. Also, in souvenir shops, prices might be quoted much higher than usual. This happens in many places around the world, not just in Uzbekistan. Walking through Tashkent, the capital city, you'll see a fascinating mix of old Soviet-era charm and modern touches. There are nostalgic Soviet playgrounds in the quieter streets, and you can see the Russian influence in the architecture and bilingual signs in both Uzbek and Russian. The city is also embracing Western influences, with more global retail chains popping. However, you might also notice some sad sights like children begging on the streets, which shows the contrast between the city's development and the struggles some people face. One unique sight in Tashkent is the colorfully painted pigeons. At first, you might think they are a different species, but they are just regular pigeons painted by locals, adding a quirky twist to the city's vibe. Our journey through the world's cheapest and easiest country to live in has revealed more than just affordable prices. It's highlighted the importance of embracing different lifestyles, cultural richness, and the potential for a fulfilling life beyond material wealth. Uzbekistan, with its unique blend of history, traditions, and modern aspirations, serves as an inspiring example. Uzbekistan is more than just a budget-friendly destination. It's a place that challenges our assumptions about what makes a good life. By embracing its lessons, we can create a more fulfilling and meaningful existence, regardless of where we choose to call home. Remember, the true value of a place lies not only in its affordability, but also in the richness of experiences and connections it offers. If you found today's video interesting, don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support is very important to us. Be sure to check out the next video appearing on your screen. You're sure to love the content we bring. Please leave a comment about which country you'd like us to explore next. Thank you for watching, and see you in the latest video. Thanks for being with us on this great journey. Leave your thoughts in the comments and to help. Remember to subscribe for more. See you soon.